Posner here. This is part one in a series on marketing, and I want to talk to you today about content and authority building. Okay, so wherever you are in your business, wherever level you are, however long you've been in business, I see quite a lot of hesitation when it comes to discussing your expertise or sharing your expertise. And I know, it can be hard to claim the mantle of expert, but I think it's really, really important. Whatever you do, you're an expert at it. That's what people are hiring you for, your expertise. And the thing is, people want to know what you think, right? So if I'm going to hire you to do something, I want to know, what's your opinion? What's your view? What's your experience in the marketplace? And I don't mean your experience like, what clients have you worked for? I mean, like, what do you know? What do you read? Are you current on, best practices? And do you study? That kind of thing. So there's a couple of ways to demonstrate that. When I talk about building authority, I'm talking also about building visibility. I'm talking about publishing in any format, getting out in front of the correct audience, your ideal audience. However you do that, it can be written, it can be audio, it can be video, it can be through other people's podcasts or summits. Whatever you do, it's very important that you start doing it sooner rather than later, because that's how you build confidence. It's how you get to work with a better class of clients as well. And what I teach people to do, and I'll share that with you here, is to create what I call an anchor piece. And an anchor piece is sort of like your opinion about the thing you do. And again, this does not have to be original thought. And don't go thinking like, oh, what do I have to say? Or so-and-so has already said it, or you start comparing yourself. It doesn't matter. If I'm going to hire you, I want to know what you think, not what the top person in your field thinks, not what, the person next door thinks. It doesn't matter. I just need to know what you think. And so it's a really good thing to create for you internally, a piece about like, what do you stand for? I've talked about a piece before in this series that I have still that I use for copywriting clients. And I used a piece called Copy That Closes. And, it's not anything original, but I do have some original examples of, how like copy that's boring and copy that people respond to and why. And I've got 7 examples in there. And it was enough for people to say like, oh, here's somebody who's thought about this, who knows about it, who's studied, who's read. I reference, things that made it clear that I knew what I was talking about. It doesn't matter how you feel; it matters what you know. And I think we tend to diminish what we know. But what I want to challenge you to do is, even if you don't complete a piece, which I think everyone in business should have, because it just defines what you do. It does it for you and it does it for them. But what I'm going to challenge you to do is, if nothing else, create one internally. Like, give yourself a boost of confidence and see, like, what do you know? What do you believe about this thing that you do all the time? And what's your take on it? And again, do not worry about it being original or never having been said before. What comes from you will be unique because it'll be seen through your unique lens and your unique filter. So that's the first part in this marketing series. I am going to be talking about lead generation. But this is an important first piece of that, because before you can generate leads, you need to know what you're offering and to whom. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you'd like to know when these videos drop, click the bell. You'll be subscribed. Pop questions below, and I'll catch you next time.